channel, guys. I hope everybody is good, everybody's okay. And yeah, man, it's been a minute since I posted any video, and I would like to apologize for that. I was sorting some stuff out and making sure yonkinto ihamba kahle ne, but I'm back again, guys. And excuse my voice, I think I'm gonna catch a flu or something because I was away from Durban, so I came back and I don't feel so good. But okay, we'll get through it, ne? We'll get through it together. So yeah, to my returning subscribers, show up first in the grand, and to the people that are first time seeing it's their first time seeing me. And I hope you guys are gonna love it. Yeah, please click the subscribe button, like, share the videos, and also the notification button where you would know when I'm posting a new video and you'll be the first one to see it. Yeah. So guys, this past 2 weeks, bekumele ukuthi the Real Housewives of Durban iqede with both the reunions, ne? So they made us wait for quite some time for them to do reunions. I'm not sure why. Okwamampela, but yeah, it's done. And for me, both the reunions, or the reunion, let me just say it like that, they separated into two parts, right? So both the reunion itself, it was, I've never seen such a bad reunion. The host, I think Donovan didn't know what he needed to ask, or I'm not sure if he was comfortable or he was scared to ask certain things. But as a comedian, I would have thought it was going to be easy for him to ask certain things and then just make it look like it's a joke when it feels like people are getting uncomfortable. I am not sure what he did there, but I'm really not impressed. I'm really not impressed with what he was doing. So, but anyways, I'm not going to be long with this video. I'm just going to mention some few things that did not sit well with me. Not that like getting approval from me or anything, but as a viewer at home, it didn't sit quite well with me that certain questions were not asked and the answers were not to the T. And again, I feel Ula Kongo, they let her unkante again. Unkantile, like, I don't know what's the best English word to explain unkanda, but if I find it, I would put it here so you guys know. She was asked one question and then she kept on like holding on some other people and saying, but so and so knows this, but so and so knows this. But no, it's not about uguti ubanu yazi uguti don't we you can't thingy, you can't take, you cannot do you cannot film at your house, but us viewers, we want to know, where do you live? Why you don't take why you don't film at your house? Like, you could just put it in a way that we do understand. That question, she kept dodging it all the time. The question yaga petal also, which was a very much big thing that we wanted to know about, and I hoped mhlambe petal is gonna walk through some door and, excuse me, name Bali on some, okay, this is Upetal nan actually Petal is real. But if she keeps telling us Jojo knows Upetali and Sorisha knows Upetal, as far as we know, Upetal tinabesaz unamayat nan, and then kamuguti agasa nayo aganan and uzokwazi Jojo because Jojo's husband knows mhlambe nje usebenzela uhusband kaJojo or usebenzela uhusband ga Sorisha. We do not know. Then uzothatha phi yache sebenza lapho, uzothatha phi amanga. I think ufikelwa amanga ke, her lies caught up with her, and it was not really nice to see it happen. But at the same time, it was teaching her a lesson that the next time if she comes back for Real Housewives, which I don't think she should because she's not a wife. That thing has become its own crazy show that is not including wives. Now, how many wives are there? It's Sorisha and Utobile. It's three 3 wives, and then they call the whole show Real Housewives. It could just be like Housewives and Friends. Maybe then would understand. And for her to say, as a part where she said she respects people that are not being supported by husbands, and umabusi because she hustles on her own and sharp. Then agahamba show ebhale ama-hustler ase-Durban. Then that's what the show she should go to, not Real Housewives of Durban, because there are housewives. As much as she said that, but banezinto zababazenzayo eceleni, like Usorisha has her own businesses, Anne has her own businesses, and also Londi has her own business, which I'm not quite sure if Londi is married or Londi is not married, or she's lobolad or not. I'm not really sure what's happening there, because also there's so many alleged stories that are just flying through. Londi this, Londi that. So I'm not quite sure of her marital status, if she is married or not married. So I'm gonna exclude her in this. She's gonna be just partner ndawo ngoba angazi noma kusakhona noma kenzeki. It's not because I'm taking sides, but angazi ukuthi ushadile noma kashadanga. But for her to say that in a show, in a show Real Housewives of Durban, angivele nganga understand ukuthi uma Gelizwe ukhuluma ngani, like what are you talking about? You're not here to upload people abakwazi ukuzenzela bona izinto zabo. Okay, abaye kumzansi insider ke phela. Noma koba nama tycoons ton. There's so many shows that they could go to and then be uploaded there ke ukuthi sharp ke sayabongela ke ninzi into right. La kufuneka abantu abama housewives abanamadoda anama shinkers, okay? Shinkers. So that was out, and that just painted ukuthi kahle unomona, because akusiyibo abathe angabi nayo indoda, akusiyibo abathe indoda yakhe noma ikhona iwuphethali ayibe ile mhlole wona, because umhlola phela lo owenziwe uphethali. One thing he's got this, the next thing he doesn't, next thing he's been posted on my in-laws, next time ngekusiko lokho awazi ukuthi kwenzakalani, changing colors, chameleon ntakabawo. So yeah, and siphume kulachongo, siyaphuma kulachongo. Hey, there's quite a few things here, kodwa siphume kulachongo, and we go straight to Ulondi. I'll go back to Ulondi. Not go back to Ulondi, but I'll go to Ulondi. And I don't feel it was anyone's business to know. I know it's gonna sound like it's double standards. It's not. With Upetali, he was brought onto the show. He was introduced Ngama Flowers to the show. But with Umkhwena Londi or Baby Daddy Londi's partner, he was not introduced in terms of ukuthi, I'm not seeing anyone, so there is some sort of a gift that is coming through now. I'm starting to see this person and with hopes that we're going to see the person. So that's where it differs. With Ulondi, we knew when she came on the show, we would say, okay, fine, this is baby mama, or this is partner banbani. And people now, they're so concerned. The biggest question to her is, ulotsholiwe or ulotshwalanga or what, but that wasn't a part of the show. That is just indabeni tate from Popcorn Room, from Tea World, from Goma Pepandaba, from every other gossip columns that you are now putting onto Real Housewives. There's two different things. Isn't fine. We knew who Londi is in a relationship with, and it's none of your business now if they are married or not. That you want to. I'm seeing a lot of people wanting to ask Uguti, she was supposed to come there with her belly and be on some, oh no, my baby daddy is this, or my baby daddy is not this, and all of that. That's bullshit. I feel like that's BS for real. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. It's none of your business, like really. But what we wanted to know is that what had happened that Geskatibeya Nambita, she is Ulondi, and we know umuntu akugutuban. With all that, why ungakwazanga to pull some strings for everybody to be in the same space? Was it you trying to stir some drama? Was it you trying to divide people? I didn't understand there what had happened with you ngaleyo ndaba leyo, and iyangenza ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi ingakho abantu abaningi bengazwananga laphayana. The very first thing that made people not get along was the fact that they're going to be staying in different places, and that wasn't nice. I'm not also going to be happy if I'm invited to a place and then so because they've got more money than other people, they get to stay at a certain place and we get to stay in a different place. That was uncalled for. Like, I would have wanted for Donovan to ask that question and get to the bottom of it, but because uLondi again uyazikhulumela, she's gonna be like, so beyazame ngelinye ilanga, oh this iyakwazi ukuzikhulumela kuLondi. By the way, akalindi nje umphakathi ukuthi umsize, like Chongco is trying to hold on to everybody, like, oh my god, no, oh no that day, oh no, it's this, why wouldn't you no. And to Unonku, again, I would have loved for Ayanda Ncwane to come back, walk through those doors, sit down face to face with her and say to her, repeat what you said. You said my husband said what to you? Now you feel it's something that you're going to say on national TV and it's going to be okay and you can justify your uncle. You cannot, don't ever. If you find a baby mom and they say to you, oh, your baby mama is, he's lying. If he's got a wife and he says, never, you're better than my wife, I did it, he's lying to you. It's lies. It's lies. These people spend so much money on baby mamas and wives to come back to you and say, banamanga bayazi ukuthi angithi wena nje uzojabula ucabanga ukuthi ungcono kunomuntu olotsholiwe kwenziwa zonke lezi zinto lezi, ungcono ke wena, ngcono kunayo yonke leyo nto leyo wena, for just nje around day one you are better than that. Bakubona kanjalo ukuthi la kungaka, then now uyavuma ke lesiphongo esikhulu. So but the thing is that she shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said that at all. It was uncalled for. But ngoba ke uAyanda Ncwane ke is uAyanda Ncwane, probably she didn't give a flying fish about it, or even throw nje to the universe or to God ukuthi nje ayi uzongiphendulela. And makasaphendula nonkuyo akuzuba mnandi babes, akuzuba mnandi, because you can't say things like that about people. You cannot. And uJojo, oh gosh, uJojo angazi. I understand uJojo ukuthi she has been through a lot of things, because every time she speaks to other people about her past and being abused by her previous partner, it has made her being the person that she is right now. She cries a lot. I don't think she cries because she's running away from things, but she cries because she's understanding at that time that she has projected something. Well, Umabuso was wrong to say to someone, umyeni wakhe umkhulu. Listen, uhlangani ukuthi umkhulu. Well, she does have umkhulu. Do you have umkhulu? You don't. Exactly my point. Number two, you cannot always go around throwing that umuntu oh no mjola naye because unemali nan. You cannot do that. That's so wrong. You don't do that. That can end up breaking families, because you do not know, maybe value relationship yakona, somehow it ends up it feels like that, and you're out here throwing that in public. That is not good, especially if you're not in a relationship with anyone who has money. That's very weird. It's very weird. You can't, you're too grown for yourself to say that. You're a grown ass woman who knows what to say and what not to say. That was just uncalled for. So it kept on. And thirdly, I do not know what is wrong with people asking about this race thing. If you're black, would you date a black? Would you date a white person? Oh, would you date a purple person? If you're purple, would you date a yellow person? Would you date outside your race? What is it to you? What is it, ungena? What is it to you? I'll date a person, just another person. It doesn't matter if they orange, black, purple, any other color. I would date a person. That's a racial question, and that is, I find people who ask that question to be very racist, because behind their minds, I'm thinking, you don't see people just to see people. You see them as their color, and you're grading them and you're categorizing them in every list that you have, the kandalako, and you're thinking, oh, this one is not worth it, or this one would not, why ubuza umbuzo ongahlangene nawe? So you see yonke le mibuzo leyo 3 enganeni yabantu evele ikhathazekile nje ngepast yayo wena ubhizi la uzoyihlokoloza. Obviously she got mad, and then now mase kumele phendula imibuzo, then uyakhala for lezi zinto ukuthi akakwazi ukuphendula noma sebona ukuthi okay ngi-wrong. Imphathe kabi leyo nto ukuthi as much as, excuse me, I think uJojo unenhliziyo enhle, as much as you've done me wrong, we've gone past that, and I've wanted to have a space where I could apologize and all of that. So now I'm getting a chance, so I'm saying sorry. So I understand uJojo. It's not because uJojo is racist when she cries, and I do not understand how race and crying gets together. Hey. These reviews I'm seeing, yeah. You people, race and crying, what does it... anyways, yeah, as Pumela. So, but uJojo, I applaud her for ukleze kwazi ukuthi axolise ngaso sonke isikhathi to other people. And the question that I would really want to ask uJojo ukuthi, will she ever consider herself as a friend to uMabusi ever again? Because nangesikhathi beze bexabana bese Sun City, it's not because of anything Mabusi said, but it's something that Londi said, and then uMabusi echoed it. So when uMabusi echoed it, that's where she got mad. So anything that comes from uMabusi always brings everything that she has said, or anything that is being said behind closed doors, or wherever she walks with her husband and all of those things. So that person will always bring that anger and that page of your life that, okay, nalo muntu lo ngibona njengabanye abantu, as much as yena say in this cycle, in this group of us ladies who understand how we are and all of those things, but she still brings lento ngaphandle. She doesn't understand. She doesn't take me as just a human being and understand. Will she ever forgive that and understand Mabusi was just being, yeah, she was just being that she asked those questions. I'm sorry, this my tripod is moving. I do not know why, because there's no wind in this house. There's nothing. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah, there was a question I was going to ask uJojo. And for uMabusi, I was going to ask her, how long is she going to jump from one friend to another? Because on the tweets, it was being said that she buys beef for Banyabantu and what. Yeah, she does that. So long as you're speaking proper Zulu with uMabusi, you're her friend, you know. So long as nje ukhuluma Zulu so kuthi nje fethu na you're her friend already, you know. So but how long is she gonna jump from one person to be their friend and then to the next one? Is it because she doesn't want to let go and be out of the Real Housewives? Because also she's not a wife. Pale. That's another thing. She came with uMabusi. She came with Unonku, of which is now Unonku came with a friend who I think Utobekile. She came with another friend who was Utobekile, construction worker, the construction lady. Sorry, she's not a construction worker. Construction lady that was one of the girls who season 1. So she was invited kaSorisha umngani wakhe, and then waphatha uNonku. Then from ekuphatha uNonku ngoba uyahleze phatha umgungundlovu wonke, waphinde waphatha uMabusi. That's how she stayed. And then now uNonku denied of knowing uMabusi, ukuthi she was the one who brought her here first. Now Mabusi is kanje with uLachongo, which was like uChongo came through Ayanda who invited her. And at that time she was, I don't know if she was a wife. I don't know. I don't want to catch no smoke. But she was someone very prominent, baby mama. When we Googled her, like how she said we should. So, yeah, man. That's what I would ask. Are you going to jump from one person to another person? Next season, what if we are humble? And doesn't speak Zulu. She's learning how to speak Zulu, but she's not going to be your friend because she's going to tell you off all the time. And for and there's nothing really to ask to Anne, because And it's just an open book, man. Ugh, I love her. She's just an open book. She doesn't care. She will tell it how it is. You take it with a pinch of salt if you want to. If you don't, well, ithathe spoon njalo. She doesn't really care about nothing. But those were the most important things for me that I felt like I needed to know those questions, and I felt like there are even more questions that we needed to be asked, a whole lot. And to Goku Queen, I can't say Mom Queen because Abononku, they're older than me, and so to me Ugok. So to Ugok Queen, I don't know Gokomos. I mean, like if Ichaya corner, we are even seeing where her and her husband, I'm not sure now she's a part of, because she's a wife, she's a part of the show, or she's not a part of the show. But I feel like that part of the show is like ad now. Can you go to an ad and come back? Like, really? But okay, guys, yeah, I'm not gonna ramble too much. Those were the things that I would love to see with Real Housewives. Like, even throw a shoe, Mus. Like, even throw a shoe. Like, ask questions like, what was the reason? What was the reason? But your guys didn't ask that. But anyways, guys, I hope you're good. I hope you stay safe. And yeah, we wait for another. Oh, but some housewives I said Dubai that are coming through soon. Yo, I'm as if I'm gonna watch that, but we're waiting for next year for season 3 on the Real Housewives of Durban. So yeah, guys, we'll wait for that and see if this gonna be any good. Any people coming? Is any more drama? It's gonna be nice. Kenzagalani. Until then, stay beautiful. I love and appreciate you. You've been a